Hi, this is Zing, a show for children. I'd like to sing a song to you. May I please spend some time with you? I would like that, yes, I'd like that. Would you like that too? I'm Mary Crowley. I'm a grandmother, mother, teacher, and artist. Today, we are going to focus on music, also the fire department. Hi, I'm a fireman. And the story of Thanksgiving. Let's start off by looking up here to see what is there. First of all, we have thank you. Thank you, magic words. If you are given a compliment, somebody says, "Oh, I like your shoes," you can say thank you. And that means you're grateful to the person for saying, "I like your shoes." If you're given a gift, you can say thank you to the person, or you can make a call, or you could write an email, or write a note, or have somebody write it for you, and say thank you. Thanks. Thanks a lot. Many thanks. Thank you, and any variant. Wonderful, wonderful things to say. Up here we also have the letter T. Turtle. T. Turtle. Teddy bear. T. Teddy bear. T. Turkey. And all I have is a very tiny picture of a turkey. But turkey is also T sound. The number for today is 2. 1, 2. I have 2 fingers. We all have 2 eyes, 2 ears, 2 arms, 2 hands, 2. The color for today is green. There is green in back of me. There is a green little tree here, which is an evergreen tree. Evergreen trees stay green even after the colored leaves go away. Here I have pine, which is skinny green needles. I have cedar, which is much fuller and thicker. I have a green squash down there, and also I have a green shirt. It's not green like the other greens, dark green. It's a yellow green. If you had green paint and yellow paint and you mix them together, then you'd get this color, yellow-green. I have brought 2 pieces of art that I did. The first one is of a tree near the water. You can see at the bottom the leaves have fallen, but the tree is still green because it's going to stay green. Also, in the background you can see that the hill across the water is a brownish tone. In November, frequently you see brown on the hills and mountains. But we live in a green mountain state, so there are lots and lots of trees that stay green all year long. Up here is a work of art that I decided to do just in pencil and in black crayon. And I wanted to make the point that there are certain trees that lose their leaves and certain trees that stay green. Over to the left, there is a maple tree. No leaves, they fell. Then there is a hidden birch tree. No leaves, all gone. And 3 evergreen trees. The 2 to the left are kind of like the kinds of trees we decorate at holiday time. The one over to the right is a pine. It's It seems to be doing a dance. It kind of goes in different kinds of directions. I had a great time doing it. All right, green, that's the word for today. T, two, thank you, green. That's it for today. We are going to be going on to a segment on music. 4 children from Sugarwood School will be singing and skipping for you.
Hi, my name is Sammy. Hi, my name is William. My name is Grayson. Hello, my name is Ari.
And down by the station, early in the morning, see the little blackbird flying. Hold the little blackbird, hop, hop, toot, toot, hop and go. Down by the station, early in the morning, see the little blackbird flying. Station master, hold the little blackbird, hop, hop, toot, toot. Down by the station, early in the morning, see the little blackbird flying all in a row. Station master, hold the little blackbird, hop, hop, toot, toot. Down by the station, early in the morning, see the little blackbird flying all in a row. Station master, hold the little blackbird, hop, hop, toot, toot. The more we get together, the more we get together, the happier we'll be. 'Cause your friends are my friends and my friends are your friends. The more we get together, the happier we'll be. Skip, 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 skip to my loo. Skip, skip, skip to my loo, my darling. Touch your toes, reach to the sky. Touch your toes and reach to the sky. Touch your toes, reach to the sky. Skip to my loo, my loo, loo. Loo, loo, skip to my loo. Loo, loo, skip to my loo. Skip to my loo, skip to my loo, my darling. Flies in the sugar bowl.
That's you!
Flies in the sugar bowl. Flies in the sugar bowl. Skip to my loo, my darling. Paint with a paintbrush. Paint with a paintbrush. Paint with a paintbrush. Skip to my loo, my darling. Loo, loo, skip to my loo. Skip to my loo. Loo, skip to my loo. Skip to my loo, my darling. Clap your hands with a boom. Clap your hands with a. Clap your hands with a. Turn around together. Skip, skip, skip to my loo. Skip, skip, skip to my loo. Skip, skip, skip to my loo. Skip to my loo, my darling. Skip, skip, skip to my loo. Skip, skip to my loo. Skip, skip, skip to my loo. Skip to my loo, my darling. Yay! Thank you. Very fun. Thank you very much.
We are lucky today to have Marina with us. She plays the cello.
I am Marina Smachtina. I am from Russia. I moved here last year. I have been a music teacher for over 35 years.
Marina is going to play her cello, which has 4 strings. She can play them by plucking them with her finger or by using a bow. The cello has a beautiful sound. The fingers of Marina's left hand push the strings, and the bow plays below. Today she is going to play a piece called The Swan from the Carnival of the Animals. It is a beautiful piece. You can imagine a white swan gliding across the water. Ron Pulser is here with his guitar. The guitar is a stringed instrument too, but it is different because Ron plays the guitar with his two hands. He doesn't have a bow, and he'll take it from now on.
Hello everyone, my name is Ron Pulser. I'm a guitar player, and today's song is Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, and we're going to do it several different ways. The first time I'm going to play the melody, and so you can just get the melody in your ear, and then we're later going to do a sing-along. So here goes. So that's the melody, that's the notes of the song. And I played it in a range that I would normally sing it, or maybe your parents would sing it, or maybe an older sibling. If you're a young child, you'll probably want to sing this, or it'll be easier for you to sing in a higher range. So I'm going to play the same melody again, but this time instead of doing it across the strings, I'm going to use just one finger and one string. So this way you can actually see the melody. You can see when I go up, you can see when I go down, and you can see when I climb the scale or make some jumps. So here it goes. 1, 2, 3, go. So are you ready to sing? Okay, the song is Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star. And you can sing it starting here, or you can sing it starting here. 1, 2, 3, go. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. I'm going to do it one more time, and this time I'm going to use my fingers here. It's called finger picking. I'm going to play chords and notes at the same time so you can kind of hear the harmony. And this time I'm not going to sing, but I'm going to hum, and you can either sing or hum along at home. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, go. Thank you.
Marina and Ron play the cello and the guitar very well. I'm sure that you enjoyed hearing them. Now we're going to the firehouse and meet Mike and Nate. I am at the Rutland City Firehouse with 2 firemen, Mike Delahanty and Nate Elwert. And we're going to see more of the firehouse, and we're going to learn more about a fire truck, and there'll be some firemen coming down a pole. We're at the back of the fire truck. Mike is going to open up this compartment and tell us something about what's in there.
All right. So one of the things that we have inside this compartment is a couple of saws. When you do have a fire inside of the house, and there's a lot of smoke banked down, what we like to have people do is, whether you're a child or an adult, we like to have you crawl on your hands and knees to get out of a house.
You crawl on your hands and knees. I didn't know that.
Yeah, so the reason for that is because of the smoke, like, banks right down to the floor. So if you could get any clean air, that's definitely going to be at the floor level, okay? To get some of that smoke out of a house, we have to use these special saws. These saws are what we use to actually cut holes in roofs to release that gas and that smoke to free up the good air in the buildings.
Got it.
So in the next compartment, we have some hand tools. Anytime that we go to a fire, we may have to cut open locks or force our way into a house if it's locked when people aren't home. So we have a variety of different tools here that we can cut padlocks, we can open up walls and ceilings because sometimes the fire's hidden on us and we can't find it. So now we have to remove that material so we can find the fire. And I can open this up and swing it open.
Oh.
And we have another variety of tools back here. In addition to going to fires, we also deal with motor vehicle car accidents. So a lot of time what we have to do is clean up the scene. So we have a variety of brooms and shovels, that way we can get all that debris out of the roadway so other cars don't cause another wreck.
Again, I didn't know that. A lot of people don't know what's on a fire truck.
In this compartment, we keep some fire extinguishers. Sometimes if there's like a small
And what
fire,
does an extinguisher do for somebody who doesn't know?
well, they hold water, or they
Right.
might hold some other chemicals, but for
Okay.
most of the time we use the water can. Sometimes you might not need to use an actual hose off a truck.
Okay.
The fire might be small enough where we can bring in a water can.
So an extinguisher puts out the fire.
Correct.
You hold it.
So I get this out, I pull the pin, and I spray water.
Whoa.
Simple as that.
It's a small fire.
You can, and actually you can put a lot of fire out with just this little
Okay.
water can. So
3 different colors of hose: yellow, red, and blue. Mike's going to tell us about it.
So if we do have a house fire, what we do is we come off the truck, we grab one of the hand lines, and we stretch it out, we flake it out to the front door. There's 200 feet of hose on each one of these lines, so we can have enough hose to get inside of a house.
Outdoors. In November, it's colder than it was in the summer and the early fall. However, you can still get outdoors. I think it's important to get outdoors, not to spend all your life indoors. There are many playgrounds in Rutland City. They are in different parts of the city, and they're free. They're in neighborhoods, they're near schools, and you can go when you want to and do what you want to. Or you could stay in your neighborhood, take a walk, ride your bike, decide to have a run down the street. You have to make sure you're safe, though, if you're on your own street. So parks, your own neighborhood, and also Pine Hill Park. That is a wonderful place to take a walk or take a hike, and it's free. Also outdoors, if there is enough snow near Thanksgiving, there will be a race at Killington, and it is the World Cup. It is a very, very, very important race, and it will be on television, or you can go up and see it yourself. Short story of Thanksgiving. Once there were some people who wanted to worship God their own way, and they lived over here. This is the globe. This is our world. They decided they would get on a ship, the Mayflower, and sail across the water to what is now Massachusetts. They were called the Pilgrims. And they got to North America, and they found that there was nothing. There were no buildings, no stores, nothing. They had to set to work, because it was getting cold, building some kind of houses, and Massasoit was a Native American who gave them food so they could get through the winter. When the spring came, they planted. Squanto, a Native American, taught them how to plant corn and other crops. And when it turned a little cool and they had to harvest all kinds of vegetables and fruits, they were so happy because they had enough to eat and they had enough to get them through the winter. And so they had the first Thanksgiving. The Native Americans and the Pilgrims got together for a Thanksgiving feast. Years later, our president, Abraham Lincoln, proclaimed that every year there should be a holiday, and it should be called Thanksgiving. And it would mean a day when most things are closed and families and friends get together. Many people eat turkey at Thanksgiving. So that's my Thanksgiving story. It's very short. There's much more to learn anytime that you want to. Now, I am going to go over to the easel, and I am going to start a very, very simple turkey. This is a turkey that children have been drawing for years. I drew the turkey in the ABC book, which I wrote and illustrated. And the hand turkey is what I'm going to be drawing. It's just fun, that's all. It's silly and it's fun. And I went online and looked at some of the turkeys that children had done. All right, so what we do is we take a hand and put it here and spread it out. And all righty, there's the turkey. And there's the turkey's beak. And we keep going and adding to the turkey. And I like to sort of connect these. And I like to put a little bit more here, and maybe a little bit more here. And then, of course, if you want to, you can use markers or crayons or colored pencils or whatever you happen to have. And you don't need every color crayon under the sun. If you have a small box of crayons, you've got enough crayons to do a whole lot of things. So here we go. Now, I noticed online most of the children, they use brown. So I'll use brown. I'm pretending I'm a child. I like to pretend I'm a child and do things a childlike way. And I'm not sure how much time I have, so I'll do things fairly quickly. And here we go. It's going to be all brown. But this is so much fun for any age. It's just making things up as you go along and having a good time. And here's the grass that the turkey is standing on, and I'm putting my initials here at the end, M-R-C. And there's a very, very quick turkey, which you can do using your hand. I'm going back to my chair now because I want to be somewhat serious for a little while, and I want to end by saying, you must remember that you are a wonderful person. It doesn't matter who you are. You are special. There's nobody in the world like you. And always remember that fact. And give yourself a pat on the back now and then, just because you've done something good. Maybe you said thank you. Maybe you've given somebody something. Remember, you are special, wonderful you. Bye-bye. Thank you for watching.